Hello everybody, I am the King of Spades and you're watching my first YouTube video. Now if the audio sounds a bit weird, I apologize and I'm still working on it, but until then I hope you enjoy the video. So recently I have just completed the hard mode run for Spelunky and I decided to record all of it because I'm here to show you my tips and tricks on how to beat the hard mode run. Potato, right? Let's get to it. In order to beat the hard mode run in Spelunky, you must do the following steps. In the mines, you must locate the golden key and take it to the golden chest in that same level. Inside the golden chest, it will have the Ujat Eye, and it will help you find the black market in the jungle. After you found the black market, you must go through it and find the item called the Ankh. After taking the Ankh, you then must go to the ice caves and then kill yourself in the level with the blue head. After killing yourself, you'll respawn inside that blue head and you'll get this item called the Hedjet. After getting that item, you must then go to the temple, kill Anubis on the first level, and then take his staff. After acquiring the staff, you then must take it to the next level and find this golden door. After you find the golden door, take the staff to the door and it will take you to the City of Gold. Inside the City of Gold, there's this item called the Book of the Dead. You use that when you are fighting Olmec. It will tell you that you have to kill Olmec at a certain place. And that is where you will then go to Hell. So after you fight Olmec, and you hop down in the hole, and then boom, it'll take you to Hell. Then you gotta go through Hell, kill Yama, and then win. That sounds pretty simple, right? Yeah, no. No, it's not. I've tried several times. It's definitely not. So, I have taken all those steps and I have divided them into 4 different phases. We have the gathering phase, the heist phase, the preparation phase, and we have the hell phase. In the gathering phase, this is where you should be getting that gold key, putting it into the gold chest to get that Ujat Eye. While you're doing those steps, gather as many items as you can get your hands on. The more items you get, the more mobility you have, and the more things you can do. That will be very useful when beating this hell run. You can gather in 2 different ways. The no-risk way, which is basically getting as much gold as you can, being nice to the shopkeepers, and buying their stuff. This will take a longer time and more exploration, which will then lead to more chaos, traps, and enemies to take care of. But it makes you safer from shopkeepers, because dealing with shopkeepers is kind of bad. And the other way is the high-risk way. This is where you basically kill the shopkeeper and take all of his stuff. Now, this provides you a shotgun, so you can clear the levels faster by shooting all the monsters in the way. And this also gives you more items to prep with when you are doing your gathering phase. The bad part about it, though, is that there are shopkeepers in every level, and it makes it harder for you in the next phase. What you do in the gathering phase is all up to you. If you want to do it in the no-risk way, again, it's much safer. It will keep you alive for longer, and is perfect for if you're trying to beat the hard mode run the first time. But if you want to do the high risk, then all the glory to you, because if you kill shopkeepers, that just increases your score by a lot, so really, it's up to you. Some tips when you are in the gathering phase: always be cautious. Slow and steady wins the race here. You're not in any kind of rush whatsoever. It's a run, but to be honest, it's more like a very steady, fast-pacing walk. Always have something to hold on to, mainly a rock, a dog, a skull, an arrow, anything you can get your hands on. Because when bats come at you, when snakes, cavemen, scorpions come at you, you always have something to throw with. And also, you can use these things to disarm traps quicker. And that just saves you so much more time. So always have something to hold on to. When fighting shopkeepers, always make the first move. You would not like it if this shopkeeper was jumping on you when you weren't prepared. Always make the first move. The next thing you want to do is to never ever fight a shopkeeper up close. You always, always want to fight a shopkeeper from really far away. They can't touch you or hurt you or shoot stuff at you, but you can. So know where the shopkeeper is from afar, then go to the edge and go to the same level of where the shopkeeper is, and just start spamming that shotgun. Just spam it, just spam it. Like very far away, on a ladder, on a rope, anywhere that you can't see the shopkeeper, but like you can still hit them. Another thing when dealing with shopkeepers, always provoke them first, because if you provoke one shopkeeper in the level, you provoke all of them. And it's a good thing. You want to know why? It's because when they are provoked, they go and move in this certain pattern. They start moving around left and right, and they will start hopping around. This gives an opportunity for them to fall on some spikes, to activate some traps, or something that will get them killed. And if not, you will be able to see how they move in this certain pattern. You then can use that to your advantage to figure out how you can get through this without getting killed, by either killing him or just going through the exit when he is not nearby. So keep on following these tips and just keep on gathering as much as you can until you reach the jungle. This is where we will begin the heist phase. When you're in the jungle, use the Ujat Eye. Basically, walk around the jungle, explore all of the jungle until your Ujat Eye starts blinking. The faster and the more often it blinks, the closer you are to the black market. You will need some bombs for this. This is why you want to gather as much as you can. Get as many bombs and blow up that certain area so you can get into the black market. Then we will begin the heist. Once you enter the black market, we can then start the heist phase. Now, depending on how you approached the last phase will depend on this phase. So if you chose the no risk approach, basically just huddle on there, minding your own business, and then just take a weapon from the shop stalls and just provoke a shopkeeper. Like I said before, if you provoke one of them, you provoke all of them, and that makes them start moving crazily, and they will start hopping around. And if you're lucky enough, they might all go to the bottom level and die of some spikes, if there are any spikes, or if there are any tiki traps. But generally, what you want to do here is you want to clear out the whole entire black market, kill all the shopkeepers, and take everything on there. Because, again, gathering as many things as you want will give you mobility, and also it will give you bombs and rope to use. And that's a good thing. So, basically, what you want to do is once all the shopkeepers are like very far away from you, again, start spamming. Like, just spam the shoot button until you are sure that they're all dead. It takes 3 shotgun shots to kill one singular shopkeeper. And as you are shooting, dogs are in the way, dead corpses of shopkeepers are in the way. Those will block the bullets. And if there's any other like shopkeeper that rushes by the bodies, he can actually shoot you. So like, be careful. Now, if you tried it in the high risk approach, then what you want to do is that once you enter into the black market, throw some bombs. You want to throw some bombs so you have a window to shoot more shotgun shells without having things blocking the way. Or you want to throw bombs at the bottom part of the entrance so that as the shopkeepers move, they will all just drop down to the next level, and then you can repeat the same procedure as you would with the no risk approach. Once you cleared up all of the other shopkeepers, then now you can pick all those items up and then go to the shopkeeper in the far right. This is where he'll be holding the Ankh no matter what happens. Now, what you want to do is, since you already pissed off every shopkeeper, I'm pretty sure that shopkeeper will be angry as well. So the only solution is to bomb the living crap out of him. Drop a bomb. If you have any sticky bombs, just place the bomb down next to you, pick it up, and just drop it down there. Or if you don't have any bombs at all, drop like 3 bombs down. If you don't have any sticky bombs at all, just drop 3 bombs there, and that should probably do the trick. If not, just keep on blowing him up until he's dead. Works every time. That voice. After acquiring the Ankh, immediately blow up the bottom part of the black market so you can immediately make a shortcut all the way down to the exit. Place the bomb down anywhere that will help you out the most. What I would do is at the edge because that's where I got the Ankh. But again, it really depends on the situation. So yeah, just blow up the bottom part of the black market. Yeah. So you just got the Ankh and you have left the black market. Good job. Give yourself a pat on the back. Now finish the rest of that jungle level and then immediately reach to the ice caves. After you've reached the ice caves, this will be the start of the preparation phase. In the preparation phase, you want to find the level with the blue head in it and just kill yourself so you can respawn inside the head and get that head jet. Well, while you're doing that, keep an eye out for some Kali altars because what you want to do is kill as many things as you can and sacrifice them to Kali because the ice caves are full of creatures. Like so many creatures, like yetis, aliens, all that kind of stuff. You want to sacrifice all the yetis, and that will actually increase your points with Kali the most. And after you get the cup from Kali, after sacrificing a certain amount to her, immediately stop. Then that's where you want to focus on killing yourself in the level with the blue head. After you do that and get the head jet, keep on, then you can resume in sacrificing more bodies to Kali. After getting the head jet, go through the ice caves until you reach a temple. You shouldn't worry about shopkeepers because, again, once you start provoking them, they will immediately fall to the bottomless pit that we call the ice caves, and you should be set. Once you enter the temple, we will begin the final phase, the hell phase. But I personally like to call it the kill everything phase. Before I go into more detail, you should be killing Anubis, grabbing that staff, and taking it to that golden door. This will lead you to the City of Gold, which will hold the Book of the Dead. After taking the Book of the Dead, you will then fight Olmec and kill Olmec at a specific spot, and that will take you to Hell. Now, I will tell you more instructions later. Right now, you should be focusing on going through the temple. And this is where I like to add in the idea of killing everything. Now, when I say kill everything, as in don't be afraid to use your bombs. Literally blow up whatever you need to do. Like, seriously, throw bombs at the edge of a lava pool to get rid of the lava, throw at those crushing moving cubes, throw at those tikis. Do it so you can make a clear and safe path to go through each level. That's what you want to do. When I say kill everything and using a bunch of bombs, make sure when you're dealing with Olmec, save yourself at least 10 bombs. If you want to kill Anubis, it takes 4 shots with the shotgun or 2 direct bomb blasts. And when I say 2 direct bomb blasts, I mean they have to actually be close to him or touching him, basically. If the blast radius of the bomb is like nearly there and barely touching Anubis, it will not count as a direct bomb hit. So be careful on that. If you ever kill Anubis above lava and the scepter sinks into the lava, do not worry. Just blow up the lava pool and it will be there, like where it dropped. So don't fret about it. Once you kill Anubis, go grab that staff and go to the next level. Now, if you do plan on using that staff, be very careful. You will shoot a purple or pinkish ball at the next closest enemy to you. So if you kill a mummy and there's no other enemies around, it will go right at you. So be very, very careful. But if you're hitting like a shopkeeper, the ball will immediately stay close to the shopkeeper and move it around a little bit. But just be very careful. Once you take the staff to the next level, you should be able to locate the golden door very easily. You just need to go down a little bit and you'll find the golden door. Take the staff to the golden door and then just enter it. That will take you to the golden city, or the City of Gold. Once you enter the City of Gold, the Book of the Dead will be placed in the center of the level. Now, what you want to do is you want to maneuver through the City of Gold with extreme caution. Again, don't be afraid to use bombs. Kill every threat that's in your way. Make a clear path, because the Book of the Dead is heavily guarded. And there's probably going to be a shopkeeper at the end, so you might want to take care of him. Now, what I would do is that I would blow up all the defenses near the Book of the Dead, and I would then take care of the shopkeeper. The shopkeeper will then die, and I would take his shotgun, because I'll need it for the next step. Once I get the shotgun, I take the Book of the Dead, and then Anubis II comes in, and it's like, oh crap, I gotta go take care of him. Well, I got a shotgun, so I'm gonna use my shotgun, and I'm gonna kill the guy, so I don't have to deal with him next level. Because if you don't kill Anubis II, he will come in, you'll have to deal with him in the boss room, aka when you're dealing with Olmec too, and you don't want that. So take the Book of the Dead, kill Anubis II, and just get out of there. By now, you should be entering the boss room, where you'll be fighting Olmec. Now, before you do anything, immediately climb up to the highest part of the level. That's where a bunch of crates and chests will be at. Open up all the boxes, no matter what. There will be so many extra bombs, rope, and other equipment that you might need. That's a good thing. So keep that in mind. So after you get all those crates and boxes, immediately locate where that secret spot is. When you move to the secret spot, the Book of the Dead will tell you where it is by how fast its mouth is moving. If its mouth is moving very fast, that's the direct spot that you need to kill Olmec at. So what you want to do is, once you figured out that spot, lead Olmec away from the spot and make it move all the way to the edge first. So after you move Olmec all the way to the edge, then move back up and then drop down to that specific spot and just bomb a clear path down to that specific spot. Then afterwards, you want to put all your things that you're holding on to the side, and you want to lead Olmec down there and make him hop down there, because he's gonna jump and he's gonna break the floor under him and just hop down into the lava. So what you'll want to do afterwards is, once Olmec reaches down to the bottom, grab your whatever item you're holding, like your shotgun or your machete or whatever, and then go down there, and now you're going to hell. That's a good thing. Okay, so you're in hell. Good job. You have gotten very far, and I'm very proud of you. Anyways, what you want to do now is follow the idea of killing everything. Bombing whatever you need to bomb, and killing everything in the way. Because again, you don't want to mess up at this point. So, in the first level of hell, there should be this red tower. I call it Dracula's castle, because Dracula's going to be there, but there's this really nice amulet that makes you fireproof. You want to get that, because at the end of this adventure, you will have to deal with lots of lava and hot stuff. So, bomb your way there, kill Dracula if you need to. If not, just grab it and get on out of there, and keep on going through. Keep on going through the levels. Now, if you're having a really hard time going through the levels, I suggest blowing up those moving spiky ball things, but I want to be careful. They act the same like boulders. Once you blow them up, they will start rolling through the level, making a clear path. But if you're in the way, that will be bad. So again, be careful on that, but use it to your advantage. If you find a damsel in hell, it's probably best to ignore it. But if you really need a damsel, just know that sirens pretend to be like damsels, and they will cry twice as amount as a normal damsel would. So if you see a damsel crying for help more often than it should be, it's probably a siren, and you should probably get out. Other tips and tricks is that there are bats and vampires that you need to take care of, and a bunch of zombies. Just be careful. Again, do not be afraid to use your bombs. At this point, it's perfectly fine to use up all your bombs if needed. Just make sure to use them wisely. If you're being careful, if you blow up what you need to blow up, and you're just being safe and cautious overall, you should be fine. You just gotta endure 3 more levels of hell, like 3 total levels in hell, and then you should be able to fight the final boss. Okay, good job. You are finally at the final boss. Now here's what you want to do. So once you enter the room, 2 creatures will appear in the level. Kill those creatures. They both drop a single crate of 12 bombs each. Now what you want to do with those bombs is blow up the tikis. Now you have nothing to worry about over there. And as you are progressing up, find cover, because as you keep on getting up, Yama will summon skulls and they will all rain down. And basically, you gotta use that cover to protect you. Otherwise, you'll get hit and you'll fall in some spikes or in some lava. And you don't want that. You'll also be dealing with a bunch of vampires too. So what you want to do with that is, like I said before, the hell phase. You gotta blow up everything that's a threat. So blow up the spikes, kill the vampires and the bats, do whatever you can so you don't get knocked down, and also using the cover at the same time. If you utilize using the cover, blowing up stuff, you can finally reach the top. Now when you reach the top, you have to blow up a certain part of the boss room, and then just climb up and just keep on throwing bombs or keep on spamming that shotgun. And eventually, you'll hear a little ring, and you just defeated Yama. You're nearly done. Now you just gotta go to the exit, get rid of any other obstacles like vampires and bats, and you should be fine. So yeah, that was my plan for beating the hard mode run in Spelunky. I'm looking at the achievements right now, and I see that only 3.2% of players have actually reached this and made this achievement of beating the hard mode run. Now, I see right here 3.2%. So by the time this video is done, I'm really hoping that these numbers increase because it's kind of getting lonely up here in the top. Well, anyways, I really hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you like, comment, and subscribe. I plan on making more videos of just a bunch of things that I like. So yeah, be looking forward to that.